can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like me. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Attorney's Lobby. Right. Hiya, Chief. Oh, I have to say Phoenix first. Thanks. It's actually because the defendant, you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons everything. Well, that's news to me. I just really want to help him. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, Nick. Hey there, Larry. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Finished. I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Ah, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took her away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? When you people say my name is Phoenix Wright, and here's the story. My first case is a simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky staff dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smelled, it was usually the butts. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know him better than anyone, that he's a great guy at heart. I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's what I am going to do. August 1st, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. Court is now in order for the session. Trial of Mr. Rebuts. The prosecution is ready. Defense is ready. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial. Yes, Your Honor. test will consist of a few simple questions. Incident clearly inconsistent. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Okay, let me get close to the mic. Sorry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me the victim's name. Whew, I know this one. Glad I can read the case report cover to cover so many times. Wait, oh no way I forgot. I'm drawing a blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Cindy, yes. You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Well, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab and you can check many times, okay? Remember to check it off. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, do you know the victim's names? Last name. This is Cindy's autopsy. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me what's the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecutor, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Finca. It was found lying on the victim next to that.
It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Statue added to the court records.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecutor may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls their defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecutor later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Oh. Larry gets excited. This could be bad.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim you had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't done. She wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you, anyways? Mr. Butts, what would you describe is generally what we mean by dumb? In fact, she had completely abandoned you with seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. July 30th. Okay. And indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model. Wait. The victim was a model, but I did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, all the men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer the question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. And I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I could not read the last fucking box. Let's continue with the trials, shall we? I believe the accusation's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, didn't you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Oh, you fucking win. What the hell do I do? You know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went... Order? Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't even see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that's simply the matter of who the witness is. The man who found the bottom... the man who found the body... The man who found the victim's body. God damn it. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing from the scene of the crime. I hope the next one, by the way, Ark. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawitz to the cell. I wish I could help, like,
send money to it's hard from Canada to America.
Mr. Sazen, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
Oh yes, newspaper, yes.
Mr. Sahib, Sazwit,
You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I called in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the exact time. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right there, over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incredibly, why wasn't the phone... Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor...
Your Honor, the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Syed used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor?
Alright, right, this is the real deal.
What am I exactly supposed to do?
Why, expose the lies in the testimony that the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying? People can lie in the courtroom?
Yes, your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony.
Or your client is really guilty. I will prove he's not. You hold the key to the evidence. You hold the key that's in the evidence.
Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand.
There's bound to be a contradiction in there.
First, find the contradiction between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab and then report out the contradiction in the testimony.
Witness account. I was going to the doors down the cells. When I saw a man from the apartment, thought it must be in a hurry. Opened the door, thinking it was strange, opened inside the apartment. Saw her lying, not moving, dead. I called in fright, found myself unable to go inside. Thought to call the police over the phone in her apartment wasn't working.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death was sometimes after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain the 3-hour time gap? Oh, that? Oh,
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find it hard to believe that. Mr. Side, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Geez, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beat more lies. Lies always beget more lies. Seeing through one, their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember. Would you care to give your testimony again? Time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body,
I heard the time.
there was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from a television.
Oh, but there was a 3 hours off, wasn't it?
I guess the victim must have had watched a video or a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Mr. Wright, you may examine the witness.
Right?
You know what you to do. I've got this one. Time of discovery. What? Yeah, this one, right? Or is it this one? Was it the first one or was it this one? Because it was a blackout. So there couldn't have been any video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True.
Right?
I think the problem is placed somewhere else. Yes, okay, so it's the first one. Blackout record. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout during the time of discovery, and the records prove it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sod?
No, well, I find it quite puzzling myself. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sod, the court would prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught.
Yeah. My apologies, Your Honor. It looks like it must have been the shock to find the body.
Very well, Mr. Sod. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a clock on the table in the apartment, wasn't there? Yes. The murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. It must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. this one, right? Because it was a statue of the thinker, but plot twist. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now it's supposed to be a clock? Well, what's with this objections in your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sonic. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Green. The witness started the statue is indeed a clock. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just gotta tilt it and you'll say the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears the witness testimony was correct, and this is a clock. Do you have any problem with the testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness's testimony, just like I do have one. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew his clock because... The witness knew it was a clock because he had went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment the day of the murder.
Oh, really? Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with that clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw it. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. And the voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless contracts.
Yeah, my god, I can't speak. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face.
Yeah.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with this clock?
I never. Look, the clock. I heard no, I saw.
This bitch.
Shut up, I hate you.
It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, as a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supposing the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright? Your Honor. You claim the sound that the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully, if I could speak it through. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely from this clock. In fact, just forget the T. In fact, which is clear if you simply try to sound the clock, examine the clock for others. Let's sound the clock. Let's sound the clock. Now here is the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's
8:25. That's certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So you heard the clock. What a coincidence. Are you conclusions, Mr. Ed? Mr. Payne, can you tell what the time is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, the clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the description between what Mr. Sod heard and what the actual time of that. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one. He forgot one thing. Oh. What is he talking about now? Well, it may seem like a clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, then you don't have a case. Fuck, he's right. How do I prove? How am I gonna prove that? Damn, I was so close. Oh, this tastes so good. What the hell was... Sour lemon. This is really good. Oh, Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claims. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let your This means I cannot let your enact the act and you never God. It's supposed to be English movie too. Fuck's sakes. Unfortunately, this ends the case cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod. I came all this way down here to testify. Now look what happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slimes. Grr, I almost had it. Sorry, Larry, but I failed you. There's nothing I can say about it or do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sod. Chief. Listen, Wright. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow on the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you still can't win this. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock may be 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere. You can prove it, right? Now find it and let it have it. Well, Mr. Haig, you say the clock was running 3 hours slow at the time of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course, Your Honor. There is a piece of evidence in the court records that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see if we could pull this off. With the evidence that proves the clock was 3 hours slow, which would be this, right? Anything that happened. The evidence has just returned home from abroad. The evidence? God damn, I said the evidence 3 times. The victim had just returned home from the abroad day before the murder. We all know that the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. there the next day. The next day there, the clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong.
proof enough for you, Mr. Side? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah. Order. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned differently than I expected. Mr. Payne, the witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is the only formidable button. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. No. Oh, I didn't even read that. I fucking just clicked. Oh my god. Turns out that Frank Sod was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to the apartment, the victim wasn't home. He left Mr. Sod, let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching the place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sod grabbed the near blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defense Lobby number 2. I can't believe we won. Right. You did good in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought and won your own battle. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial on such a satisfying note. And on such a satisfying note. Just like my sentences. I've never seen the Chief look so this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life isn't over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead, gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry. She was never... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Yeah, I'm happy you got the victory too. It's been a while since I remembered their puzzles. Is there anything another that big? Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see it now. Deadlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I
I made this clock for her. I think there's 5 chapters with 3 games in the trilogy in total. I can check after this, I'm pretty sure. Really? You made this? Wow, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I listened to that chick, and she was just playing me for fool. Doesn't that just make you want to cry? Larry. Are you sure? Excuse me? I think she fought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something that shows your friend? Something that proves you felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah. Right. What the heck is she talking about? This clock. Check it out, Larry. Proof. Positive you weren't just some chump there. Huh? What about the clock? The clock, you made her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. I think so. It's pretty heavy to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. I really am. Thanks. That made him feel a little better. Right? I hope we see that the importance of evidence now. Hopefully. Also, hopefully, you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We really never know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in the order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, Brian. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink and toast to the innocent baptists. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of the reason you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks? And so, our first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Geez, Nick, it's good to have a friend. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave my wife." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be a promise I won't be able to keep. The end. God, I played this in 2024. It's been a fucking year since I last played this, okay. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Maya! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry. I've been busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's your fault.
We'll find out soon.
Nah, I'm just teasing.
I don't want to spoil anything because you're just learning about this for the first time. So, like, give it 5 seconds 5 minutes before you ask that again.
I'm great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold on to evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzzing around about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I got it. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like the statue, the finger. It tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not that little girl anymore, sis. No. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that might turn out the way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight around 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis. But I expect dinner something good. Like burgers. I can go for a really good burger. Okay. You'll hit up the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded December 5th, 9:27 a.m.
September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Cole law office. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I just can't give it to you. I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker. The paper that swallowed those papers. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. This I'm allergic to bullshit. How could you know that? You are not confused of my background. I guess I said that wrong. I butchered that. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye. Thank you. I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid that my screen would have to turn off right when I'm reading the sentence. I'm afraid I must ask you to do one more thing. Your internal science. For your internal silence. For Miss Faye. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08. Faye and Law Law Office. Oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner.
that smell? Blood? Maya? Maybe she's in her office. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there? Chief? 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 Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. She's hemophiliac. She saw blood. I went back to the chief where she laid under the window. Her body, still warm. I could feel it. I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade, until finally she was cold. Chief. Chief. It's hard seeing her but if there's any clues, she was struck on the head of a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The finger lying next to her body must have been the murder weapon. The finger has been added to court evidence, even though I'm not in court. There are some glass shards near the body's chief's body. There must be pieces of the light shade lining broken in the back of the coat. Glass shards, the broken remains of the glass light shade, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems to have been used. Is that a piece of paper? It must have fallen from Maya's hand. Could it be? This is Maya. I keep saying Maya, it's me a fucking Maya. A word written in paper on the scrap. The word written in blood on a scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is the receipt from the department store, dated yesterday. The department store receipt written in blood. Riff letter is written in the blood on the desk. Oh my god. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I need to go check myself in the hospital before I have a stroke. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Fame Cole Logic. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small offers. It reads for a good bit of money. Yeah? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right on the sofa. Right on that sofa. Oh no. I hope she didn't run out on me. Yippee! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? Still me, I was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought it'd be used for evidence like this outside of the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message in her own blood. She wrote on the receipt. She wrote on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would why would sis write my name?
Now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. The striker of the statue. About the finger. What? The finger? That was sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. But it was useful information. So, you're the chief's sister? I'm her younger sister? And you were here visiting this late at night?
Yeah. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes. It was that clock. It was the finger.
She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened?
Mm-hmm. I came in. The room was dark. And sis. So she was already there.
Right. Better call the police. Yeah, this psycho bitch killed her sister. That's funny. A few screws on the receiver on the side. Looks like somebody was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Fuck, I gave her the manliest voice. Okay. She's staring right at me. She's holding onto the phone with her hands. There's a large building right across from the office. There's the Great Water Hotel, a nice luxury place. Some glass shards are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of the light stuff. The chief chair. The simple, functional design feels pretty good to sit on too. I would know. I have a fucking old chair that's falling apart and needs DW40 because it just squeaks every time I move. All the chief's important documents are packed. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used was the PC4 as email. She picked up this ancient model at a garage sale for practically nothing. The phone's receiver is missing one of their screws. I better not use it. It's painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. It looks like she was shooting ahead of this big object. She probably died when I carried her at that point. Wee woo, wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo. Patrick. The police. It sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police!
Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see?
Gumshoe? What an odd name.
We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
It must have been the woman I saw.
Anyways, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, K.
Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she would have. No. Whoa! Excuse me?
Eek.
This word Maya here means anything to you? Um, that's. That's my name.
What?
The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote the name of her killer's name. She wrote down their killer's name.
Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What? Bad time to smoke. Maya's younger sister? Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat down, waiting for visiting hours to begin in the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visiting room. Wow. They have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Oh, are you gonna be my attorney? Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, we don't want any trouble here. They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you. When you found me in the office, you look like I'm the one who done it. Did I look at her like that? It's probably high. I mean, no, I never thought that. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Did you hear about me? I was talking to my sis on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How did that go?
It was quite a scene, honestly. I was edging the whole time. I was on the edge the whole time. It has been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil type. Only thing he's lacking is experience. That hits a little too close to home. Huh? That sounds like fun. That sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. Yes, I know. I think you might want to wait and give him 3 more years. Not unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Maya. I know. Oh, God damn it. I can't sit and think of the person that did this to me. I said it again. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah? Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all
acolytes. 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 I know this means medium. Acolytes. Where? It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange really. I'm a spirit medium. I'm training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you please tell me more of the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for our upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock shaped like the finger. The one Larry made. Oh, the one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in this case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Hear it in her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on our cell phone. On my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have your conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll have to ask him for it. I write down the notes so you won't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. So you're an acolyte, goddammit. Spirit medium in training. That's right. The family Fae, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spiritual world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Nia was into that stuff too. Of course. She left the mountains to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you just contact me as spirit then? We can just ask who killed her. Huh? I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something that on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Is something the matter? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. This address is a famous lawyer. My sister gave it to me a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call her. And now, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? I don't want to fucking do this job. Yeah, I'll go ask him. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. So what about your parents? I see it. Don't worry, leave it to me. Well, every anime protagonist's parents is gone. But thank you. The trial is tomorrow at 10 a.m. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if the guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. I apologize for the daily crap. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. okay. All I've been doing this last few hours is talking about it. Kinda got used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the finger clock that Larry made. The practically qualified as a serial murderer by now. So, then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off, and I could smell blood. And then I found her, my sister. And then I saw the blood and passed out. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Grossberg's law office. September 6th, Grossberg's log office. Shit, that's right. According to the reception, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to wait for her to come back later. Nope. If I could be Snoopy. I need to get another drink if you don't mind. It's a second, but I do not like quietness either. So my throat is hurting and my dab pen is making it dry. So I'm doing it to myself. This one. No, I'm wide awake and down to keep streaming. I just need to get a drink. I will be right back.
not good. The song was not supposed to play. It's gonna. Oh, I love Man I Trust. Man I Trust though. There's a concert happening in Calgary. I might have to book tickets, but that's not until January. I'm gonna have to wait. Brimstone. Fucking. Get remind. Just continue Spotify. It's gonna have to be for later, but I am excited to go to a concert for her. Anyways, the painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil painting is thick. It's practically giving me a stuffy nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. This singer called Men I Trust. I'll send you a couple of her songs. I really do like this artist. They also have a show happening in Tucson, Oklahoma, Austin, Texas on November 11th and 13th in America. Remind me to send you the artists. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelf filled with expensive looking books. Funny they don't even look like they've ever been read. That's why I use Audible. What? Yes. I keep snapping my fingers. Okay. No, I'm willing to wait. Don't worry. For my gotcha gaming for a bit.
Atlas, P stack, Black.
No, go get your food. Don't worry about it. I already started this up. Are you sure? It's up to you. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. As I switched back and showed my full name. My full legal name. Oh, I was doxed myself. Okay, we'll go back to it. I was doxed myself. Okay. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell somebody got money to burn. After that, fucking no clue here. After the train wreck, I guess. Hey, did you meet the lawyer? Sorry,
haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Okay, I guess coming here's my it's number 6, Finkel Law Office. This office is filled with people in police work and police officers. They've all been busy searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anybody mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name. Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butt guy, he was a killer and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you're Detective Shoot-a-Shoe, Detective Gumtree. Isn't Gumtree a Pokemon? Gumtree Pokemon. No, fuck. Dr. Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right at your service. Hey, that's Detective Gumshoe for you, pal. Anyways, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Big veiny Dick. Richard, my name's Richard. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better be quick. He thinks I'm his lawyer. Yeah, so I'm this one. Okay. Maya. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to narrow the results? No. Don't you look at me, pal. Now don't you look at me, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright? Now you can see the report, but that's all. The time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Maya. About Maya. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city put prosecutor Edgingworth on the prosecution. Edgingworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You're being a lawyer and all. Prosecution Edgingworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgingworth himself. Wait. You don't know him, do you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't even feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him sound barely sounding human. Still, I'm afraid this case is pretty much decided. I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgworth is on it. This one.
on. He hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor, and that's incredibly at the age of 20. Of course, the rumor of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abundant passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Here. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyers. I know he's on to me. Tell him straight. Tell him not so straight. I mean, I'm not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. But what should I tell him? Something the matter. No, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This, it says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. The Steel Samurai. That action here on TV. Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to her. That's what she said. Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down the number she can call anyways. Here you go. He didn't seem to notice the recorded conversation. Via cell phone received from Dick Gumshoe. Checking the court records to hear the recording conversations. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. Don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyways, you better not. No influencing the witness without your lawyer present. Anyways, pal. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. Fucking pencil octopus head. The witness? Yes, Miss April, May, June, July, and August. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Nah. You're trying your lawyer tricks now on me. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than try to get detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to play Miss May a visit. September 6th. Gatewater Hotel. Room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Hee. Memo to self. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, for making my job harder. Jeez. This is like something out of a movie. It's all exciting. I can barely contain myself. Oh. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the warrior that has to cross-examine this one. Me. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. take a look.
Hey, what are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around other people's room now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, wouldn't you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for like a second there. I wonder what could be inside that drawer. What do you think? You think you could tell me something? You need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe the incident? You sound just like the lawyers in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Yeah, I better not encourage you. You know that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I suppose you could tell me, please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you wanna know, you'll just have to come to the courtroom tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy.
Could you be more exact, just who you are?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
Teehee. You know you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what is it you do?
Well, no, Teehee. You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone here staying with you?
Oh, what amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous detective likes on television. Or like an ignorant.
Oh no, it's just, I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like noisy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Fuck, he's still gone? If that wasn't the most over-the-top clear of the throat I've ever heard, I fucking guessed that. Ha! So you're the one they have been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Gooseberg. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer now, are you? Yes, well, yeah. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Is something the matter? You came to see one on and only Marvin Grossberg, didn't you? Not? Well, here I am, boy. Now, what do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about my affair. Fuck. Yes, Miss Maya Fay. Go on. What was that strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a notice. Not quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the case was trial? How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyways, I'm afraid this is impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused before I even got a chance to ask him? What do I tell Maya? Your refusal? How can you just refuse it like that?
Please tell me, why don't you want to take this case? Well, you see, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Maya Faye's sister. Maya trusts you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However... I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look somewhere else. Ugh. Did you say something? Bitch! No, I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on the prosecution's case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon? But could you leave now? It's nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia Faye? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, and quite suddenly, she had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed that burning passion, never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's the one piece. It's worth it. At least 3 million berries. 3 million berries. I have no intention of the painting. Will it, of course? No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Asshole. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, you see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. What about your dead parents? You can't contact them with the spirit powers? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Well, she's not dead, so she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spirit power runs in our body. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she was becoming a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had become independent, or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on the mountain. So, Who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite the stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mom to try contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved. We fought. You fought? The man my mom helped. The police culprit was innocent. The police conclusive if the mediums have been all carried out was a secret, of course. But a man found out about it all and leaked it to the press. He told the papers that my mother was a fraud, and media jumped on it big. She's my mother. Me mother. She's my mom. Because the laugh became a laughing stock of this nation. I see. Wait. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Go on, defender. I made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. I'm like 5 shots in. Today's been a long day and I haven't got any sleep. I'm also hotboxing this out of the class. Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. If the evidence that would make my assumption that was killed, but there's something about the whole thing smells fishy. The witness's strange behavior. Is that all, man? And the way the lawyer refused to help a buyer. More than that, all that she had no one left to help her. Nothing more than a sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there long ago. Back when I was a kid. Nah, this is 2 completely different stories. Because someone looked out for me and the people, and I had no one on this side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and we'll get out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what's inside that woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Can I go back? Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, who you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I just came up here to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using our facilities. If you're no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait. No. Hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? I lost my chance to be a bit snoopy. Ah, I've almost forgot. Yeah. Came back quick. Might I ask to inform Miss May if there's a message? Miss May, that there is a message for her? Please tell her Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White. That was the name of the guy who ruined me and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Let's see what's in fucking case number 1. There's a screwdriver sticking out of halfways of a open door. Now is my chance to see what's inside. Huh? What do we have here? Wiretap? What would like her be doing with a thing like this? We found a wiretap in Miss May's hotel room. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind it all. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this as evidence tomorrow at the trial, that's for sure. For Miss May's sake. I mean, for Maya's sake, not this bitch. I'll get this woman spot. I'll get to this woman's spot. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, Bellboy? Still there? Oh well. Thanks for him. I look forward to tangle with you tomorrow, Miss May. I am fucked in the head. I can't speak for sure. To be continued. Dun, 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 dun. I think this is where I'll end it for now. You should go eat if you're still watching Ark. I really hope you enjoyed.